ጤና ይስጥልን ቤተሰቦቻችን ዛሬ በዚህ ቪዲዮ ይዘንላችሁ የቀረብነው በብዙ ዓለም አቀፍ የመገናኛ ብዙሃን የቀረበውን የ12 ዓመቱን የሚገርም ተሰጥኦ ያለውን ትውልደ ኢትዮጵያዊያን ጆን ላርሰንን ይሆናል። የ12 ዓመቱ ጆን ላርሰን አሜሪካ ላኮሴ ዊስኮንሲን ነው የሚኖረው። ከውጭ ሲታይ እንደማንኛውም ልጅ ቢመስለንም ጆና ከልጆች ይለያል። እውነቱን ለመናገር በጣም ይለያል። በ5 ዓመቱ ጆና ራሱን ከኪሮሽ ወይም በመርፌ የሚሰራ ስራን እንዴት መስራት እንዳለበት አስተማረ። እናም የዓለምን የሹራብ ስራን ተቆጣጠረው። ይህንንም በማድረግ ብዙ ገንዘብ በማሰባሰብ ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ ቤተ መጻሕፍትን አስገንብቷል። አንድ ሰው ሊገረም ይችላል። ለምን ኢትዮጵያ? የጆን የትውልድ ቦታ ኢትዮጵያ ስትሆን በማደጎ ነው የተወሰደው። ጆና ጉጉና የእውቀት ጥማት ያለው አንባቢ ነው። የጆና ትልቅ ምኞት የሚያገኛቸውን የትምህርት እድሎች ተጠቅሞ እርሱ በማደጎ ከተወሰደበት የወላጅ አልባ ህጻናት የሚኖሩ ልጆችን ህይወት መቀየር ነው። ጆና በእውቀት የተሰጠ ነው። ለሰው የመኖሩና ለሌሎች መጨነቁ የሚገርም ነው። የእርሱ ኩዮች የ12 ዓመት እድሜ ልጆች እንዴት የቅርጫት ኳስ ቡድን ውስጥ መግባት ወይም መች የሚቀጥለው ቪዲዮ ጌም እንደሚወጣ ሲያስጨንቃቸው፣ ጆና ግን ሁልጊዜ የሚያስበው እንዴት ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ የሚኖሩ ልጆችን እውቀትና እድገት ማጠናከር እንዳለበት ነው። ጆና ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ ለሚገኙ ወላጅ አልባ ህጻናትን ማሳደጊያ ለመርዳት ገንዘብ የሚያገኘው በመርፌና በኪሮሽ በሚሰራቸው የሚያስደንቁ የእጅ ስራዎችና ሹራቦችን በመስራት ነው። ጆና በብዙ ዜና አውታሮች የቀረበ ሲሆን ከነዚህ መካከል ቱዴይ ሾው፣ ዘ ኬሊ ክላርክሰን ሾው፣ ኢንሳይድ ኤዲሽን፣ ጉድ ሞርኒንግ አሜሪካ፣ ኤንፒአር ኤንድሪውስ ኒውስ እና የመሳሰሉት መጥቀስ ይቻላል። ይህም ብቻ አይደለም። መቀመጫዋን አትላንታ ያደረገችዋን ዲዛይነር ዳንኤል ሺአንን ትኩረት ስቧል። በጎፈንድሚ ዘመቻ ወደ 1 ሚሊዮን ብር ገደማ ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ ለሚገኘው ቤተ መጻሕፍቱ ማሰባሰብ ችሏል። ኢትዮጵያ በአሁኑ ሰዓት የሀገር ኩራት በሚል ለማንኛውም የውጭ ዜጋ ማደጎ ላለመስጠት በሯን ዘግታለች። እንደ ማሳያ የሚቀርበው ልጆች በማደጎ አንዴ ከተወሰዱ በኋላ የሀገራቸውን ባህል የማስታወስ እድል አይኖራቸውም የሚል ነው። ጆና ግን አይደለም ሀገሩን ሊረሳ፣ ከዛ በተጨማሪም ብዙ ለሀገሩ ማድረግ የቻለ ልጅ ነው። በሚችለው መጠን የትውልድ ሀገሩን ላሉ ልጆች እየረዳ ይገኛል። በፍጹም ትውልድ ሀገሩን አይረሳም። በተጨማሪም በማንነቱና በትውልድ ሀገሩ በጣም እንደሚኮራ ግልጽ ነው። እንደዚህ ታዋቂ ሆኖም እንኳን ስራዎቹን አይሸጥም። ድረገጽ ላይ በለቀቀው በአንድ ወር ውስጥ ብቻ 4500 ትዕዛዞች ቀርበውለታል። እነዚህን ትዕዛዞችን ለማድረስ ጊዜ እንደማይኖረውና ስራዎቹን መሸጥ ከጀመረ ስራ ስለሚሆንበት እንደ መዝናኛ ካሁን በኋላ ሊሆነው እንደማይችል አሰበ። ለትምህርት፣ ለስፖርት፣ ለቤተ ክርስቲያንና ለቤተሰቡ የሚሰጠው ጊዜ እንደሚጣበብበትም አሰበና አልተቀበለውም። አንድ ታላቅ ወንድምና አንድ ታናሽ እህት እንደርሱ ከኢትዮጵያ በማደጎ የተወሰደች አለው። ከነርሱ ጋር ሰዓቱን ማሳለፍ በጣም ያስደስተዋል። አንድ ተስፋው እነርሱን በተመለከተ አንድ ሌላ መጽሐፍ ነው። አያሲያን ልጆች በዚህ እድሜያቸው በጣም እውቅናን ማግኘት ተገቢ ነው ብለው ይጠይቃሉ። ልጆች የሚፈልጉት ነገር ነው ወይስ ቤተሰቦቻቸው? ምልክቶች ወደ ቤተሰቦቻቸው ያመራል። እነዚህ ልጆች ቤተሰቦች ለእውቅናና ለገንዘብ ብለው ይበዘብዟቸዋል የሚል ነው። ያ ምናልባት የብዙ ዩቲዩበሮች አስተሳሰብ ሊሆን ይችላል። ነገር ግን ጆና ከዚህ የተጠበቀ ነው። ቤተሰቦቹ ትኩረቱን ወደ ትምህርቱና ቤተክርስቲያን እንዲሆን ነው የሚገፋፉት። በዚህ ፕሮግራም ላይ ጆን ላርሰን ወደፊት ምን መሆን እንደሚፈልግ፣ እስካሁን ለኢትዮጵያ ምን እንዳደረገና ወደፊት ምን ማድረግ እንደሚፈልግ የተናገረበት ነውና ይከታተሉት።
Jonah Larson is a self-taught crochet prodigy. But the path of finding his passion wasn't easy. Born in Ethiopia, Jonah spent the first 5 months of his life in an orphanage. In 2008, Jen and Chris Larson adopted Jonah. Early on, doctors told the Larsons that Jonah may have developmental delays.
And we have Jonah Larson here with his mom, Jennifer. Good morning to both of you guys.
Good morning to you too.
I love your energy so much I could cry.
Thank you so much.
So I saw him in the concourse and he had this cute jacket. I said, oh, I want one of those. And his mom said, oh, I have another one. So I'm wearing it. It's got his little stamps on it and signature. And we'll get into that and just...
Obviously, you're a speed crocheter. How long would it take you to make I don't know, like a hat or a scarf?
I can make a hat in 46 minutes.
46 minutes.
And they'll be the shirts will be available soon.
That's where I got that from, because the proceeds will go back to, is it the village?
It is
in Ethiopia,
it's
or?
An organization called Roots Ethiopia, and they're based out of Madison, and they help that little region and village I was born and supports them and keeps families together by helping people learn trades and help with orphan care. So
you are such a special boy. And do you want us to learn how to do it so we can help you and get your product?
Yeah, that'd be great.
yeah, I would like to learn.
People in the background are laughing at us.
We'd like to be able to keep your business growing.
What do you want to be when you grow up, honey? Like, what's the end game here, as we would say?
I would like to be a surgeon and be able to go back to Ethiopia and give out some free surgeries.
Well, you've got the hands for it. I mean, clearly.
And you've got the heart for it,
You've got the heart for it.
Thank you so much for that,
Oh,
too.
I'm in love. Okay, before we go to break, just really quickly, what do we have to do?
You're doing like
How do you... Are you showing
Why
us?
are you
these
even
moves?
trying?
No, I want to learn.
Is it two
Come on,
moves
Jonah,
or
you can
three?
show us. How do we do it?
Okay, but right before I get on that, I just got to say,
do
the
you wanna
person who helped me design these is a celebrity designer named Daniel Sheehan, and he's really helped me along this path and journey.
I love it. It says Jonah's hands on there. Isn't that cute?
This is his favorite blanket, we're
Yes.
told.
Why is this your favorite?
I really love how lacy it is, and I just love the colors with the citrus colors and beautiful sunsets.
And the
I love
quality of it. I mean, I'm looking for a single mistake, and there's just not a mistake in this thing.
I know you're not selling anymore, but can I buy something,
Yeah, how can we
maybe?
support you?
Just, we'll talk offline, because
We want to support you.
Well, you could donate to my GoFundMe for Roots Ethiopia,
Okay.
because I have GoFundMe up for that, and currently we're at like $17,000.
That's great. You must be so
Wow.
proud. We have to go. I'm going to learn how to crochet. I'm not giving up. We'll be right back. I love you.
እስኪ አሁን ደግሞ በተለያዩ ማስ ሚዲያዎች የተናገራቸውን ቁም ነገሮችን እንከታተል። በመጀመሪያ
Our next guest has multiple television appearances, a clothing range, book deals, and hundreds of thousands of fans all across the world. And he's just 12 years old. Known for his love of everything crochet, Jonah Larson is now taking his business global, and he's joining us to chat. G'day, Jonah, nice to see you.
It's nice to see you too.
Oh my gosh, we are watching you crochet right now. You are fast. How quickly can you crochet something?
Well, I can crochet a hat in 46 minutes.
46 minutes, Jonah. This is a miracle. As you can see, I'm just a little bit slower than you, Jonah.
Well, that's good. You don't need to be fast.
Jonah, have you got any tips for someone like me?
Just begin to crochet, and if you don't like it, just move on to something else that you do enjoy to do.
It is such an incredible skill that you have. What made you decide to start crocheting? Where did you get this hobby idea from?
Well, I didn't actually really receive it, the hobby idea. I actually found it because I found a lone crochet hook and this unwanted bag of crafts from my aunt. And as I was going through it, I found that crochet hook. And then I went to my mom and she explained to me what it was and how to use it. And then she brought me over to her iPad and found me a YouTube tutorial for how to make a dishcloth. And she left me alone with a hook, a ball of yarn, and a tutorial, and I made my own dishcloth, which we still use in our kitchen today.
Wow. We'll be introducing you to some special correspondents. And the very first Drew's News correspondent I want to introduce you to is a young man who captured my heart last year when we first got to know each other. Take a look. Jonah Larson. Oh, he is such an amazing soul. And he's the preteen crocheting phenom, taking the needlepoint world by storm. Dude. Jonah and I met last year when we did the pilot, and we became fast friends. Look, remember back when we could hug? Jonah's wise beyond his years. He authored his first book at 11, and he helped create a new library in the Ethiopian village he was born in.
Thank you, Joa. We love you.
He is an inspiration to me, and I think we have so much to learn from him. He's so knowledgeable, too, and he has great taste in movies and TV. He's so well-read. The award-winning, life-affirming, cross-stitching Drew's News correspondent, Jonah Larson. Please welcome my dear friend, and now our friend, Jonah Larson. Jonah, we're really doing it. We're finally here. What a journey. Are you excited?
Oh, I'm super excited, and it has been an amazing journey. You know, ever since I met you on that pilot show, that day, you were so inviting, and I sat down with you and chatted about our hopes and what we wanted to do and our love of books and libraries and really helping others. And ever since then, I've been so thankful to be a part of your adventures and journey, and it's been a wonderful experience. And I've really enjoyed being able to have you as a friend.
Oh, Jonah. By the way, I seem like the younger kid sometimes when we're together. Just FYI, everybody. I mean, you're just so wise and smart, and I just, you know, I love your mind and your taste. You're also this, you know, crochet, award-winning crochet genius. And so do you want to just talk about that really quick to introduce that very important aspect of your life?
Oh yeah, it's a big story of how crochets helped me. I'll start off when I was 5 years old. It was a happy accident. I found a crochet hook in a bag of crafts and watched a YouTube tutorial on a dishcloth. And I made that dishcloth in about an hour, and I still have it and use it today. But I fell in love with it. It was so therapeutic and calming and a really fun way to relax my very active mind. And I've just always loved it for the next 7 years because I'm 12 now. And it really, really helped me in school because up until 5th grade, I was really rascally. Although my mom may say more of an extreme word, I call it rascally.
Well,
for example, in 3rd grade, I took a big bucket of paint and I poured it all over the floor in the art room. And then I backed up and slid through it on my belly like a penguin. And I have to say, as rascally as that was, it was really, really fun. And another benefit is that I got to become really good friends with our school custodian. And that sort of gives you an idea of what kind of rascally things I did.
Well,
but in 5th grade, my teacher, Mrs. Quick, allowed me to bring my crochet into school, and I put it in my desk the next day. And when I finished my assignment early, as usual, I brought it out and crocheted away, and my mom never picked me up from school again. So she was really happy about that, too.
Well, guess what, Jonah? We're going to have more stories, and you're going to be our great correspondent, and I can't wait for all the good things that we're going to do. So stick around, everybody. Reese Witherspoon is next. Jonah, I just love you so much. I can't wait for all our adventures.
Whether it's a scarf, an afghan, or a pillow, this master of crochet can do it all.
He spends several hours each day perfecting his technique, and get this, he's only 11 years old. Watch this. Jonah Larson has been called a crochet prodigy.
Hi, crochet friends, it's Jonah, and here's what I've been working on lately.
His hands move at top speed, and he's sold hundreds of masterpieces made out of yarn.
And now, what you really want to see is me crocheting.
Jonah was just 5 years old when he first discovered crochet tools in a box of crafts. He watched tutorials on YouTube and has been hooked ever since.
Today in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make these adorable baby shoes.
Today, he's got tens of thousands of Instagram followers and receives fan mail from all over the world.
Goodbye and crochet away.
Y'all give it up for Jonah Larson.
Hey, Jonah. What's up, bud?
Thank you for coming and seeing us.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course.
Sure.
It's astonishing watching you because you talk to the camera, but your hands are moving so fast. How long does it take you to practice? How long did it take you to get to that point?
It took me about 3 years. Since I started when I was 5, and I noticed that happened when I was 8.
Wow. How much yarn do you go through in a week?
Well, let's just say I keep the yarn companies in business. On average, 22 to 25 skeins.
Wow.
Wow.
What is a skein?
A ball.
Like a ball of
Yeah.
yarn. Okay. What got you into this?
Well, I found a crochet hook and a bag of crafts my aunt gave us, and I inquired of my mom what it was. She told me it was a crochet hook, and then she helped me find a tutorial.
And then from there, you just fell in love with it?
Yes.
You find it relaxing?
Yes, it's very relaxing.
All right, well, Jonah's mom, Jennifer, is in our audience. Her son's work is so stunning, some people are convinced she does it for him. Miss Jennifer, that's not the case, right?
It is not the case. I would love to take credit for Jonah's work, but I've never crocheted in my life.
You've never even gone near it. You haven't done it.
I have never done it, and the only hook I've ever picked up are the ones he leaves scattered around the house.
Do you find, because crocheting is such a diverse audience, do you find that people come to you as an 11-year-old boy and ask for your advice about it?
Yes, that happens very commonly on my page.
Because I did a piece once with crocheting, and I just posted it, and it got a flood of feedback because the crochet community is huge.
And they're very kind, too.
They are very nice.
Yeah.
They are very sweet. You're very kind.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Miss Jennifer, are you surprised that your son took this up? This hobby?
I was surprised. It's not something typically that a 5-year-old does. But he was just a natural at it, and I thought maybe he would stop after a year, but he just kept going and getting better.
Yeah. Sweet.
What is the most difficult thing to make, the most challenging article?
That would be doilies because the yarn is so thin and the hook is tiny. It's really hard to maneuver it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's a beautiful doily. I've never said that before, but that is a beautiful doily.
I was about to ask if you knew what a doily was.
I don't know. I don't have a reference point for doilies, but that looks like a really nice doily.
Yeah, it is beautiful. That must have took a lot of time.
Yeah, it did take quite a while.
Now tell us about your business.
Well, my business is called Jonah's Hands, and I sell everything possible. And I have an Instagram page and a Facebook page.
Wonderful.
And it's pretty successful, right?
Yeah.
Could you do stuff to order? Like if I wanted like a sweater or a new hat or a scarf, I could be like, can you do this for me? And you would do it?
I can do that.
If I wanted like specific colors, if like I was a sports fan or something like that, you can do it all, right?
Yep, I can certainly do that.
Well, do you think you could finish something by the end of the show?
Yes, I can.
I believe in you.
Very confident.
I love it.
He's been fast at work on his yarn creation all hour, and he's ready to present it.
All right, Mr. Jonah, show us what you made.
Okay, I made a Jonah beanie for you, for my personalized hand tag.
Nice!
For me?
You made this from scratch.
Oh my gosh!
That is crazy, man.
This is what you made out there.
And then I didn't want you to feel left out, Ben, so I made you one.
Thank you, Jonah.
You're a good man. Thank you so much. Wear mine too. Well, y'all make sure, get on off here, baby. Y'all check out his Instagram page called Jonah's Hands.
Yes.
Jonah is an 11-year-old genius when it comes to a needle and yarn.
Hi fellow crocheters, today in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make these adorable baby shoes.
When he was 5 years old, Jonah was going through an old bag of crafts in his basement when something long and shiny caught his eye. It was a crochet hook. He had no idea what it was for.
We found all sorts of fun things, but he was really fascinated with that shiny hook. So he asked me what it was. I told him, and then we went together on YouTube to find a video just so he knew what it was used for.
A crochet hook is a skinny tool used to make loops with yarn. Those loops are then connected into crochet stitches. When you do this over and over again, using different patterns and colors, you can make incredible things. The first day Jonah picked up those old crochet hooks, he crocheted an entire dishcloth. Ever since then, he's been crocheting away.
He never put that hook down.
Got me hooked.
I have socks and
I made you an Afghan.
Slippers and Afghans and pillows. Yeah, pretty much anything.
Jonah loves crocheting so much that his mom has to take his crochet materials away at dinner time.
Yeah, it is kind of hard because it's so relaxing, and when you start it, you just don't want to stop. You just want to keep going.
Jonah's mom was so proud of his new hobby, but she was worried that Jonah would be bullied at school for crocheting. It's not every day you see a kid crocheting things like blankets, hats, and mittens at such a high speed.
He took his crocheting to school in 5th grade. That helped him settle down after his assignments were complete. And again, he helped other kids crochet, and they were fascinated at the speed of crochet.
Jonah also excels in school and on the field.
Basketball, football, baseball, track, cross country. All you need is balance on a scale.
Crocheting makes Jonah happy, and it makes other people happy too.
It makes me happy because it relaxes me, and I find it a very productive way to spend my time. And I didn't even know this at first, but it also makes other people happy to see my work, and that's a win-win. I donated a couple items to the same area in the orphanage where I was adopted from, and I raised them $400. That felt really nice to be able to do that, because that's where I came from, and I just felt like I should give back to that.
Jonah's crocheting skills have become so well known around the world that people as far away as New Zealand and companies like Amazon are sending him boxes and boxes of different color yarn. Not everyone will be a genius at crocheting on the first try, but everyone can be awesome at something. You just have to go out and find it.
Well, I just think of it as it's never too late in life to try something unusual. I march to the beat of my own drum.